DADADAMS, as you know, our favourite upcoming genre-blurring must-listen-to girl band from Tokyo. We said we'd keep you up to date with all of their developments, and as we mentioned, recently they had 2 new members join, KIMI and Kuru, so we decided to take them for a little interview to get to know them better. So where better to do this than in one of Tokyo's many music rehearsal studios. So here we are in Shinjuku, sitting down for a little bit of a chat so you can get to know the newest members of DADADAMS. Hello everybody and welcome back, where we have Kuru and KIMI, who are the new faces in DADADAMS. Hello!
Hello!
So, how long have you been in DADADAMS now? So you're new, but you've done a few shows, right? How long has it been now?
1 month. 1ヶ月
Oh.
経ちました。
And how are you feeling your progress is going? Are you feeling like everything is going well, or any problems so far?
体力がつきました。元気いっぱい。インフルエンザにもかからなかったし、コロナにもかからなかったです。
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're both healthy. I've seen you both at shows now with DADADAMS, and you both look really, really comfortable fitting in. And you both have your colours. So I'm interested. What do you think of the colours that you have? Because, of course, we've got yellow and green here. What do you think of your band colours?
色については、私は個性を見せるためにはすごく良かったなと思ってます。一人一人が目立つから、この人はあの色だって覚えやすいし、なんかキャラクターにも合ってるから私は気に入ってます。
So what do you feel about your personality is most green?
Me? Yes. 私は超山とか森とかネイチャーが大好きなので、緑色マジ大好きだからもう超アゲアゲって感じです。
I saw you in the mountains the other day, like having a little nature expedition. What was going on there?
あれは植物を調査しに行ったのと、木の高さを測ってました。ピッピッってやるとこの樹高がわかるんですよ。で、調査して紙に書いてこう提出してっていうのをやってきました。
Okay. So this is something that you are actually very knowledgeable. You're probably like the scientist of DADADAMS now. Is that what we're saying?
植物に関してはサイエンティストかもしれないです。でも科学とかは全然できないので、ちょっとそこだけすいません。
It's like a science specialist, I think we're saying. A biologist. You're a biologist. I like that. So, Kuru, now, you've got some experience, because I believe that you came to DADADAMS from Ines. Well, in fact, I know you did. So, tell me about the change. What was it like changing from one group to the other?
歌のテイストが全然違う。イネスよりもロックになったし、激しいし、動きが速いから、今までと違う声を出すし、なんか体力とかもより必要になってきて、歌いながら踊るのが最初は結構辛かったです。でも最近やっと慣れてきて、なんかロックな歌い方がわかるようになってきたかなって感じです。あと表情、顔。イネスはこれで、ダダダムズ。Yes. それ。
Who's been teaching you to do your angry face?
Angry face.
Who's been teaching you? Who's been your anger mentor, your anger sensei?
Uzu?
Yeah, a lot of things are happening with her face a lot of the time.
マシちゃんの笑顔は本当に、パーって感じで超キュートです。
Yeah. So, have you both got a lot of help and ideas from the members who are already with DADADAMS? Have they been sort of introducing you to a lot of the things that they do?
Yes.
めっちゃ助けてくれます。聞いたら絶対具体的に答えてくれるし、ダンスはもうなんか見てめっちゃ学ばせてもらってるし、歌の迫力も桁違いなんで、もう見てるだけで学びって感じです。
Because I was interested, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is your first group, is that right, Kimi?
初めてです。
Yeah, it's the first one.
はい。
Wow! So what made you want to start?
この人です。この、もともとクルとはすごい仲が良くて、で、クルが誘ってくれたんですよ。
So you two had known each other before, and so had you been friends for quite a while before you joined DADADAMS together?
Yes.
ずっと。
Really?
High school student?
High school, okay. High school students together.
Yes.
Okay. So just like talking about music, and then you both found that you enjoyed it, and then it just became like a shared passion for you both.
アートスクールに行っていて、それで、
美術予備校が一緒だったんですよ。高校の時に。で、そこから友達で、だから今から数えると3年くらい前から知り合ってました。だからもうずっとなんだかんだ仲良しって感じですね。
Because I've seen Kuru's art. I mean, Kuru is the artist.
Yeah.
You have more art than just this. This is just the logo. She has more art of her own. But so, are you both artists then? Are we going to be seeing both of you like drawing lots of art for the band?
Yes. Of course.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Of course, of course.
Okay. So, one of the interesting things is with you both coming into the group, obviously, you both knew each other, but you both got quite different backgrounds musically. So I'm wondering what sort of music inspires you both? What is the music that you listen to yourselves?
難しいですね。
難しい。Kuru, I heard a playlist that you put on Twitter already.
そうじゃん。
プレイリスト。I like Bra. ストロークス。何でも聴きます。たくさんの音楽を昔から聴いてきて、それが源になっています。
I saw that playlist that you put on Twitter, and I just went through it, and every single song was really different, and I thought, oh my god, she's got a really, really eclectic range of music on here, so very wide taste.
Thank you. 中学生の時はビートルズが好きで、そこからずっと遡って昔の曲から今の曲までを幅広く聴いてる。
On behalf of all of England, thank you. So, Kimi, I'm interested. If we suddenly put you in a karaoke room right now, what would you sing?
私の好きな曲って、だいたいなんか英語の曲が多いんですね。で、その英語の曲が好きだと、カラオケに入ってないことが結構あるんですよ。だから、歌えないことが多い。なんで、好きなアーティストだったら、カラオケで歌えるってなったら、クイーンとか、オアシスとかはすごい好きなんで、友達が洋楽好きな人だったら、そういうの歌いますね。
Again, on behalf of the King and all of England, thank you very much. So, I'm really intrigued because you both have like lovely personalities. You both seem to be very different as well. For friends, you both have a very interesting sort of complementary personalities. So I'm interested in what you want to sort of achieve with DADADAMS. Where do you feel like taking this project? Because it's something that seems to be growing. The band's getting bigger. There's more songs. Where do you feel like you two are going to go with this group?
難しい。なんかダダダムズをこうしていきたいとかまだあんまり考えられないんですけど、なんか他の先輩方がすごいもうみんなギャーンって感じで個性が強いので、私たちもなんていうの自分の こう、どういう路線で輝けるのかっていうのを探して、ダダダムズの中で、こう、なんて言うんだろう。私、キミっていうキャラクターがこう、ドーンって、パッて見えるようになっていきたいなって自分では思います。
わかる。
ああ、わかる。そういうことだと思います。
I must admit that I was actually, because with 7 people on the stage, I was thinking, is everyone going to disappear more into like the crowd? And I was really surprised actually that with all 7 of you on stage, filling the stage, you actually all like really seemed to add something different. You all had a very different personality, you all had very different faces as well. And I just think it was nice seeing how you all added something to the group. So are you kind of feeling when you're on stage, are you feeling like you kind of add, you know, you're thinking consciously about adding your own personality to the dance moves, to the performance?
意識はしてる。自分のなんか役割というか、ダダダムズの来るだからよく見えるような自分でいようっていうのはちょっと気にかけてやっていることです。
The band really feels like the group really feels like it's going in a positive direction. Everyone kind of looks happy with what they're doing as well. So I'm kind of intrigued because I have actually now brought some of the followers of this channel, some overseas people, to see Dadadams. And I've got to be honest, actually, they really all like it, and it's kind of a surprise for them. It's very different from what a lot of them expected from Japanese pop music, and you know, it's really actually got a lot of people quite excited. So I'm interested in how would you describe Dadadams to like a new follower, to someone online who's finding you for the first time? How would you describe what Dadadams does?
難しいね。でもなんか音楽はなんか今の音楽ではあるけど、なんか昔のなんていうんだろうね。
そうですね。
この今はもうこのなんていうんだインターネットソフトを使って電子音とかで作るのが結構流行ってると思うんですけど、そこでこのバンドセットの音が入ってくる感じっていうのは他のアイドルにはそんなにないのかな。
バンドの音プラス電子音が入ってる。
ああ、そう。
それをポップな衣装で私たちがやることが逆に新しいかもって思います。
面白いね。面白い。ちぐはげなんか見た目もなんか今ちぐはげだけど、そこがなんて言うんだろう。逆にハマってる感じはするかな。
Yeah, I think that a lot of the people who, and one of the reasons why I wanted to share this group with so many people, is that I think a lot of people were really interested by that fact that it's got some of those familiar sounds like you'd hear in a rock band, but also with some of the pop elements. And it really opened the door for a lot of them to see the sort of Japanese pop style, you know, the idol scene, you know, people with personality in the stage performance. So I think it allowed a lot of people to see something they hadn't really seen before. And I'm just kind of interested, are you aware of the fact that there's a lot of people overseas who nowadays are getting more into Japanese music, who are finding Japanese music that maybe they wouldn't have been able to see before?
BABYMETAL が人気なのは分かって知ってました。でもなんかそれがアイドルの世界にまで行ってるんだってことはあんまり知らなかったです。
そうですね。
Yeah, I think that the whole BABYMETAL thing really opened up a lot of people's eyes to the Japanese music industry, but since then there's been a lot of artists from Japan who've become very popular online, and you've got big followings and everything as well. So my hope is that we'll get more and more people listening to DADADAMS, because again, I think this is one of those groups where it's got something very unique, but I think anyone could really enjoy it. So that's what I'm hoping to do.
私もそう思います。
超楽しそうです。
Okay, well, I've got one big final question for both of you. Now, this is an important question because we do this in every interview, every single interview. And it's so that the people at home can get to know more about you as real people. Okay, so the question is, if tomorrow morning you woke up and one thing, just one thing, could be completely taken out of the world, It could be a food, it could be a personality, it could be a person, it could be something you think, or it could be an object, anything. It could be an animal. If anything could be taken out of the world and not there tomorrow, what would you get rid of?
ちょっと待って。
Sorry, it's thinking time. Thinking time.
いいですか？
どうぞ。
Okay, go.
体にあるいらない毛が消したい。それ以外は全部わかんないから欲しいです。とりあえず。
Unfortunately, I'm like so far ahead of you there. So, can we do a swap?
自分のだけ。ちょっとあげます。ちょっと入れます。
So, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah?
あげる。
You could be the first bald member of DADADAMS.
もう全部。なんかいいかもですね。ちょっと売れるかもしれない。海外で。
I think you would be testing new ground with that theory. Oh, okay. I think that's actually one of the most interesting ones I've ever heard to that question. So I think a lot of people are going to sympathize with that. But I don't know, I see that Kuru is like really, really working towards this. I can see there's a lot of effort going into this one.
I feel like that's a really idol-like answer, you know? To erase body hair, because it's like...
I kind of want to ask follow-up questions, but I feel it's too personal. So I don't even know if I can ask follow-up questions about, you know, how much of a problem is body hair. I must say, though, I will quickly point out that I've noticed that even though you've only been with the band for about a month, I feel like every time I see you, you've got a different hairstyle. So you always seem to have something very cool and different happening with your hair every time I see you.
そうなんですよ。なんか、髪を切るのが好きなのかわからないんですけど、美容室に行きたくなる期間が多分人より短くて、すぐ美容室行っちゃうんですよね。多分それだと思います。
Me too.
Me too.
Me too. Hey, you laughed a bit too much at that.
I'm sorry.
I am including that in the video.
You can't even watch it.
So I'm guessing Kuru's probably had a little bit of time. Thank you very much.
No. ない。
Nothing.
ないし。
Nothing.
なし。
You want everything to stay the same.
ない。Yes. 同じ方がいいです。変わらないでほしい。
The world is already perfect.
真面目
So you really do love everything about the world. The world's just a very lovely place for you.
No.
You enjoy the challenge?
Yes. 簡単じゃつまらないから、自分の力でどうにかしたいかな。
That is actually a very beautiful and I think a very inspiring answer. I think one of the things I often say with this question to people is I often talk about the fact that, you know, whatever you want to get rid of, it can be nice to get rid of some things, but also there's a lot of good fun challenges in there as well. So I think that's a really lovely answer. And do you know what? There's a nice way to round this off. So what I'm going to ask you both to do is I'm going to ask you now to look at this camera here. And I want you to say this, I want you to give a final message to the wonderful people at home. This is Kimi and Kuru, the new members of DADADAMS, and they're going to end this video for me if I can find my way past all of the microphones. So feel free to say goodbye to everyone on the internet.
Hello! 世界の皆さん。Hello! 世界の皆さん、私たちはダダダムズです。ダダダムズは面白いぞ。ダダダムズを世界に広めましょう。イエーイ。どうぞ。
あなたが知ってる10人の人をできれば違う国の人にダダダムズをこの動画をねおすすめして全世界に広めていってください。 それではありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
よろしくお願いします。
バイバイ。Thank you.
So there you have it. Personally, I think they're a wonderful addition to the group. Two more very interesting and distinct personalities to add to an already very interesting group. So I really hope you enjoyed getting to know them a little bit more. They will of course be performing with the band. They've already been performing with the band for about a month now. So please do check out more DADADAMS performances. Remember, all the links as usual are below. And until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these videos, or maybe just a DADADAMS update, for now, ciao ciao.